You might have felt or believed at some point in your life there was something wrong with you. I think most of us have felt that at some time. Could have been when we were growing up, when we were kids, but you could have experienced that throughout your life, that there was something wrong with you because what you were always doing was evolving into something that was different and new, and so it would might have felt wrong to you. And that could happen whenever we live. Our lives could feel completely wrong. And we could look at the world now and think everything is going wrong and we're screwing up or something's happening. And I will say to you, there's perfection in the universe. And that seems to make no sense, especially when we're experiencing things in our lives that seem so challenging and difficult, or we're looking at the world and wondering what's happening to it. Well, Wilhelm told us all of it. And this morning, it really came about. So I wrote an article on Substack, but I want to talk about this aspect of it because what happened was I've discovered recently that all of the information Wilhelm has given me has been organized. It's been aligned with the changes in our world and our planets, and it's all energy. Everything in our world is energy. I just happen to be able to receive it in a different way. And that was challenging. And that's why I thought something is really my problem. I always cared about other people too much. I always put them first, and I always cared about what was happening in the world. And why am I acting that way? I would even receive a message from Wilhelm saying, "You're being prepared." I'm prepared for what? I'm just running away from it. And now I'm 74. So am I done yet? Well, you're going to listen to it. Because what happened was I was listening to a video this morning, and I'm just going to talk about it because I want you to know you were not an accident. Nothing in our world is accidental. We just figure it out, and different people come along and figure it out. And I was given a way to do that through Wilhelm. So when I had that thought this morning, I was listening to a video, and some person said, May 5th of this year is going to be a really pivotal time. Now, again, I'm not an astrologer, a numerologist. I've never studied any of that, but Wilhelm did because that's universal consciousness. So I said, if that's true, then Wilhelm must have given me a message last year on May 5th that would make sense. And it went so far beyond that, which is why I had to write the article and I had to put this document in there so that you could see it, because I want you to know, and it's important for you to know now, that nothing in your life is accidental. You're in the world to do something really great and wonderful. And if you do that, you will have this wonderful life and the world will change because you are that important. See, that's the thing that I was supposed to tell you, but I thought something was wrong with me. So, when you look at this, you will understand everything that I have been doing. No one has ever understood my work, but my work is about guiding people to becoming their greatest self. And I could not have told you that it could happen unless I had lived the life where I moved through it all. And so that I know what you can accomplish and what we can accomplish in our world. The difficulty that we will have is belief. And this is what you will hear in that session because Wilhelm talks about it. And they talk about how I didn't believe and how I held everything back, even though I've healed everything and still holding back. You might have been doing that as well. But we're at a place in our world where we can't do that anymore. See, this is the time everything's happening so that we could become powerful. And Wilhelm gave us the way to do that. So what's happening is I'm doing a channeling session coming up on the 12th. So I'd love for you to come to that. So this is your invitation. I'd love for you to read the article and listen to the channeling session that is included there. And it was done on May 7th of last year. And it will blow you away, as it did me, because it was astonishing. We exist in different levels of consciousness. What Wilhelm has given us is a way to raise our collective consciousness. I don't remember when that is happening, but it's happened because it's healed my life, and it can do the same for anyone. But enjoy this, and please register for the channeling session. You will love it because more will be coming through, and you will understand how important you have been to the changing of our world. See you soon.